Hey everybody, Angela Poynton here. I'm here with my colleague and good friend, Eric Keiles. Eric, say hello.
Hello.
So Eric is co-owner of another marketing agency, Square 2 Marketing, and he's joining us today to talk a little bit about marketing your business during these crazy times. So we all know that people are experiencing what could potentially be a downturn for their company. It's not the first time any of us have ever dealt with this, right? We've gone through recessions before, we've gone through troubling times, maybe not globally, but maybe just for our industry. Some people that are in industries that have weathered storms before have been through this before. So we were just popping on here today to try to give some guidance around what's appropriate, people should be thinking about with regard to their marketing. So Eric, you want to give some advice to the folks listening?
Yeah, the first thing is stay calm. I weathered 9/11, I weathered the Great Recession, and I guess you can see from my gray hair, I've been around and it always seems to work out. This one is a little bit more unusual, but we have sound financial building blocks. The economy should be okay when we come out from our quarantine. But marketing is a very touchy subject because when you think about marketing, the whole thing is to drive leads and close deals. And maybe that's not so appropriate to be talking about now. So I'll give you a couple of my insights into what's going on. Number one, if you're using marketing automation platforms like HubSpot and Marketo, you probably have your releases planned to be triggered at a future date. Immediately go in there and cancel those because those were on your old message, and now we have to be very careful. Angela and I were talking earlier how I'm a huge fan of the brand Lucky for jeans and shirts and stuff like that. And yesterday they sent me an email that says how to look good on your staycation. And I'm thinking, this is no staycation, this is a quarantine, and that's completely insensitive. So you want to be cool about exactly how you market yourself. The other thing is there's a lot of people talking about top of funnel things, those folks that are out there doing research and trying to figure out a solution, and your company might be one of the ones they're considering. Well, a lot of times we recommend that a lot of the content is gated, meaning that you'd have to give your contact information, specifically your email address, to get a nice piece of content. I'm recommending to offer some content to the folks that are in your database with no gate. Write a piece of content to help them in this very unusual time. The karma that you're getting by giving out good information will come back to you when they come back to your website, explore, and maybe convert on another piece of content that they're interested in. So that's pretty critical. And I think as one of the last points would be to turn inwards, like really try to help your existing customer base. A lot of times we're looking for new customers and new leads, and we forget that we already have people that love your business and they might be in times of need, especially in a situation like this. So focus on giving them good content and strengthening that relationship with them. And I'm sure when times turn good again, that'll come back to you around once again in some good karma because they'll remember how you helped them. And I think those are just a few of the points that I've been talking about with our clients and posting on social and email to kind of get people understanding their marketing. Now, I want to reiterate what I said, marketing, drive leads, close deals. Let's just let that lay for a little bit and let people kind of get out from under. And then we can go back to enticing them to do business with us. But let's not be aggressive and insensitive in a time like this where lots of businesses and folks in general are suffering.
Yeah, for sure. I love those points. I love the idea of going back to your nurture campaigns and taking a look at the copy because those are going out in an automated fashion without a lot of thought on purpose. You know, they were set up that way on purpose to be automated, but it is time to pause those and take a peek. I think also we've been impressed with people who are looking for new ways to serve their customers in this time, you know, not necessarily charging for those new ways, but looking at ways to build relationships and help people who are really severely in need of help and advice right now. You know, a lot of folks had to convert their entire operations overnight into something new. And so helping those folks, you know, in whatever way your business might be able to do is a nice marketing approach in these times.
I
So
have a
we've been,
perfect example for that. We have a client that has 1,000 employees. Their strategy is everybody comes into work. There are no remote team members, and they know that we communicate via Zoom, like you and I are doing right now, Angela. And because everybody's in their office, they don't use Zoom. And I quickly help them set up Zoom and figure out how to use it because they weren't familiar. That has nothing to do with marketing, but there was a client who was in need, who needed a little expertise and help.
yeah, that's awesome. Very good. Well, good pieces of advice, Eric. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us today, and we'll chat soon.
Angela, I'll see you when you're out of quarantine.
Sounds good.